What's up, guys? Today I have the iPhone 14 Pro. This is Apple's new smartphone, and it's a really nice smartphone. So there's a few major upgrades, with the notch being replaced by this dynamic island, which I'll show you more about that in a few minutes. So there's a few more improvements, like the flash module has been upgraded to tell how far away your subject is, so it knows like how much flash to produce. And then the sensor has been upgraded to a 40 megapixel sensor. So this phone has been really nice. So, like I said, I've been using it for a few days now, and it's been a really nice phone. Very fluid, very smooth, very powerful, and very, very fast. So, a few things is the dynamic island. When you turn it on silent, it will put on silent, and when you turn it back on, it'll do that little animation. And it's the same with music. If you're like listening to music and you go to swipe up, then it'll just go into the dynamic island. And same with navigations, it'll just fluently go right in there, kind of bubble up, so you have a bunch of different controls with that. So that's been really nice. And as for the cameras have also been really nice. I've used it for a few times. It does good in low light situations. Even with close to zero light, it still does really well. And with the selfie camera, it is improved from last year's model, so that's improved too. And another thing is the always on display, which is really nice. It's not at all like any other phone, which is, what usually happens. It just artfully dims your wallpaper, so you can still see vital information like my AirPods, like what their percentage is at, and just different stuff like that. So as of a physical look, there's not much of a difference from last year's iPhone 13 Pro, except for that dynamic island, which is, like I said earlier, extremely nice and helpful. It just kind of fluently changes itself whenever it needs to. And it's just super nice to have like your music up there, so you can just tap and hold to enter the music, or just tap to open the application. Like I mentioned earlier, the cameras are really good in low light. This is a sample from a night shot. It's really good, as you can see. On camera, you can't see all the detail. But the new photonic engine processes photos pretty good, which is another thing that makes this phone so fast and responsive, because you can just open like a lot of applications like really fast. It's just really nice. Very responsive and just really nice phone. Now, when it comes to weight, it is probably, compared to the Fold, they're similar in weight. I'd say this is the Fold is probably heavier than the 14, but not by much. But considering that it's an extremely durable phone made out of like the best, it's a good trade. Now, when it comes to connecting like my AirPods Pro to the setup was extremely easy. With the Find My app, you can just get the case, so you could either play a sound or, and it keeps playing, which is really nice because it has a speaker and a lanyard, which I'll talk more about that in its own video. So I think that pretty much covers everything that I want to talk about Apple's new iPhone 14 Pro. So I'll probably do another review in a few months, so make sure to subscribe to see that, like and comment down below, and I will see you in the next video.